Hello, Macsen here. Welcome to my third EU4 Let's Play. For this game, I'll be using the Conquest of Paradise expansion, which has just come out, as well as the 1.4 patch, which has made a massive amount of changes to the game. I'll be covering many of the changes and the effects that they have as well throughout the Let's Play. One of those changes made is this new feature, a random new world. I'm not actually going to be turning this on. I much preferred the historical real-life Americas to a blobby landmass that tends to create. This might be an okay feature for multiplayer games though. I think it could be quite fun in those. I'm very much going to be focusing on colonizing during the course of this Let's Play and trying to create the new colonial nations that were added in the 1.4 patch. The nation that I'm going to be doing that with is Sweden. I actually asked people to vote on a nation they wanted me to play as in a different video out of a choice of Sweden, Denmark and Burgundy, and Sweden narrowly beat Denmark and Burgundy were a distant third place. So I'd just like to thank those of you who actually voted on a nation you wanted me to play as. So Sweden arguably aren't the best of colonizers out of the three. They start the most distant away from the Americas, and their ideas are much more focused on land warfare rather than colonizing. They don't get extra ship force limits, for example. But having said that, I do definitely think they could be turned into a very powerful colonial power. I'm planning on taking territory off Norway, for example, and maybe using Iceland as a springboard to colonize the North American continent. First of all though, I have to break away from a personal union under Denmark. There's actually a new feature in Conquest of Paradise, or diplomatic feature, which allows you to gain support for a war of independence. You can ask other nations to support you in a war, so I'm definitely going to be doing that. Also, colonial nations can take advantage of that feature to declare independence from their colonial masters. So maybe we'll see that later on as well. So the options that I'm going to be using, I'm going to have AI bonuses, hard AI difficulty, and historical lucky nations. So basically the hardest difficulty settings I could pick. Terra Incognita and Lobby is a new feature. It's mainly to do with the random new world, but I'll keep that on anyway. I'm not going to be using Iron Man. I will be playing as if it's on though, so no reloading under any circumstances. I don't like the fact that it autosaves all the time. It tends to slow you down a bit, which might not be good for a Let's Play. Right, so I think that covers everything. So I'll get started. Right, I'm just going to save the game as well and add a variety of nations that I'm interested in, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so these are the nations that I'm currently interested in. The 1.4 patch reset all of my measured settings, so I've had to redo those. There are now protectorates and federations, for example, so I think that's what caused the message settings to basically be changed. But yeah, these nations are nations that I basically want to go to war with or ally with, or are a major threat in the case of Muscovy. So these I definitely want to keep an eye on those nations. There's a few things I should show you as well that are new in the 1.4 patch. You've got a number of map modes. For example, you can now see where the most severest winters are. The north of Sweden has quite severe winters. I believe now though that you don't suffer winter attrition in your own territories. It's only when you're going through someone else's territory basically. Right, so there's a climate map mode. That's to do with colonizing mainly. Colonial regions, I can't see those yet. I'll show you those later when I start colonizing. What else is there? Trade goods. I think I actually mentioned that in a previous Let's Play that I quite missed this map mode. This used to be in EU3. Yeah, maybe they should have a toggle option so you can do that and there's one where you can see, well, it would be nice to see the trade goods on this map, for example. There's the Federation's map mode, that's for the Native Americans. Right, so I think that's all the map modes. Trades, there's quite a few, well, there's 3 new trade nodes, I believe, in the game, and many of the links have been changed. I'll cover more of that later on, though, when I start colonizing the New World, I think. Right, so Sweden. My first objective is to break away from Denmark, and there are 3 ways I can do that. First of all, you can do it via, well, if Denmark has less than, well, has a minus prestige, then they will basically lose all of their unions when their monarch dies. So there's not really any way that I can personally control that. Basically, they'd probably have to get events or lose a war for that to happen. The other way that I can break out of a union is by my opinion of Denmark to be negative. It's currently well into the positive. This has actually changed a bit since the 1.3 patch. You didn't used to get that union modifier. I'm sure there was another negative modifier as well, but that's no longer the case. I can lower it. There is a number of ways I can lower it. I can make claims on Denmark, or a claim that will lower it by a bit. The relative power is how much military I have. I believe, I'm not sure if it's affected by the navy or not. And also you can get events as well to lower your own opinion of Denmark, but that's pretty much the only way you can lower it. So I'm going to make a claim on Denmark to start doing that then. So fabricate claims, covert actions. I'm gonna claim this province. My pronunciation of Scandinavian provinces is probably gonna be pretty terrible, to be honest, so if I really mess something up, let me know in the comments and I'll try and pronounce it properly in the future. What was that? Midtjylland. Right, so I made a claim there. I've got another diplomat which I'll use in a second. I'll bring those 2 there. Oh, I should finish mentioning how I can break away still. Yeah, this has to be, I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but I have to get it to negative, and then the king has to die, or our king has to die, for me to break away. Currently, none of those conditions apply that I've just mentioned, so the union will continue. You can see the personal union with Denmark continues. The other way you can break away from a union is by just declaring war. War of Independence. I've sent a diplomat, so I can't do that at the moment. I think I mentioned in the intro, basically there's a new option with Conquest of Paradise as to support independence. So I'm going to be doing this with various nations. Hopefully I can get someone to do that. Doesn't look like I can get anyone at the moment, so I'm going to have to improve my relations with various nations to get them to do that, I think. Right, so my navy, I'm going to group those up. I don't think I need the cogs at the moment, so I'm going to get rid of those. Save on the money. Missions, what have we got? Achieve religious unity. I think I can do that relatively soon, so I'm going to do that. I have a province of Lapland, which is shamanist, is it? Or yeah. So I'm going to do that there. That's going to cost me a bit of money. I'm going to lower my army maintenance for the time being. My supply limit in Lapland is 8, so, and it's currently rebelling a bit, so I want to get some troops up there. I want to hire some advisors as well. Sweden's economy is pretty good. It's better than Denmark's, but Denmark starts in a stronger position in my opinion. Right, so what do I want here? I think I want a production guy. Money's going to be very important. I'm basically going to try and build a very big army to increase my chances of being able to break away. Diplomatic reputation, or right, I think I prefer this one at the moment. Having said that, this would affect the support for, or ask for support for independence, the calculation, so I think I'll go that one actually. It's just going to take a while. The other one would have helped improve relations quicker. And this guy, force limits. Right, I've got really lucky here actually. That's the one I wanted most. I'm going to need a large army. So I've spent a ton of my money already. I'm going to make a cavalry unit there. Probably going to try and get this up as quick as possible, as well as get some trade ships. I've got a national decision that I could do. I don't particularly like this one, to be honest. Stability cost modifier. Yeah, admin points are so important that anything that increases how much you need to spend is probably a bad idea in my opinion. So my trade fleet, I need to protect trade. Baltic Sea. What else have I got? Right, army's moving there. I've bought all the advisors. I've still got a diplomat spare. I think I'm gonna get some of my merchants back, mate, possibly. Yeah, I think I'll take the one out of the Baltic Sea. I'll probably stick that in Krakow, maybe. Right, diplomat then. So I want to improve relations with a nation that is liable to help me in a war for independence. How about Hansa? I think I'll do... Yeah, I'll do them first. Okay, so... Improve relations. Right, so I'll put timer up. And... Right, and pause. Okay, so Scotland... Right, there's a ton of alliances going on. Right, it's 2 days time I'll get my merchant back. Okay, so I'm going to stick him... Krakow's not a particularly rich node, but it'd be useful to get more money going into the Baltic. Okay. Right, so what's this? Oh, units. Right, so I want... It was a force limit of 8, wasn't it? So I'll move those up there. Oh, that reminds me, I'll probably need a general. So I'm going to hire one of those. Right. So 50 military power. And he's a 1-2-1-1-1, which not bad actually. My army tradition isn't that good. So it's a pretty good leader. Right. Hansa, allied to Riga. Lithuania. Right, I'm going to put it up to speed 5 in a bit, but there's probably a few things I need to do early on. Okay, so merchant just arrived. Hungary enters an alliance. I'm going to buy another knight here. I'm going to stick an armory later in Stockholm because it's probably the best place to put it. Oh wow, what a terrible event to start off with. Missionary strength would be good. Technology cost until 10 years. Will I have enough missionary strength to do Lapland? That's the question. So it's 4%. I will, but it'll probably be a lot slower. But I think I'll do the tech cost one. Will I get enough points in that time? 10 years? I probably will. Right. So how long is that going to take now? A long time. When I get my stability back up though, that will boost it. It's 0.5 missionary strength for every positive stability, I believe it works out as. Right, so I need to keep an eye on... I've reached Lapland. I need to keep an eye on Hansa, see if I can get them... Right, that's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to bring him back. And then ask them to support our independence. So basically, they will join in an alliance when I declare war on Denmark, should I need to, which is more than likely. Right, so there. Next nation, probably help ask the Teutonic Order, I think, next. Okay, diplomat. Oh, brilliant. They're already doing it. Right, so that's 2 nations. Hopefully I try and get 4 nations. 3 might be enough. I'm not sure. I'll probably build up my military before actually declaring war. So diplomat is back. What about Scotland? Wow. Okay. This is going really well. I'm tempted to declare war now. Do they have any allies? Denmark, Lithuania. Right. I'll probably build up my military a bit more then. Scotland, that's 3 nations. How much money have I got? Cavalry, how many do I want? I've got 3. Probably at least another 3, I think. Sweden have really good... Right, Muscovy had declared war on Novgorod already. That's not good for me. Basically, I would quite like to take a lot of this territory later on. Moscow is probably going to take it all now, though. So that's not a good start. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying there. I've got enough for stability increase. That's going to cost me more than normal because of religious unity, but I need to increase my stability to get the missionary working quicker anyway. I was going to do that. Right. Diplomat is back from Scotland. Who else do I think I can get to support independence? That's minus 59. What about Livonian Order? 159. They're not going to be more than... I think Pomerania are going to go for, so I'm going to try and improve relations here. I think, I'm not sure, is that diplomatic reputation working for this? Plus 14, yeah, maybe it is. My advisor helping out there. So improve relations. Okay. Put timer up a bit. Right. Right, new cavalry unit. Right, I need 25 to buy the next cav. Okay, got enough there. Right. Should probably... How much military do I have now? 12. How much military does Denmark have? Where is D for Denmark? 12,000. Yeah, I'll keep on building up. Okay. So I'm not sure how many calves I have. I've 1 building, I've forgotten already. 4, 5, yeah, 1 more cav and then I'll probably go infantry for the rest. This time infantry gets gradually better as the game goes along. Cavalry is really good at this stage though. Everything that has shock is really good. Claim fabricated on Denmark. So this basically, that means my this score has gone down a bit. I think the relative power to Liege was minus 19, so that's also gone down a bit. But I'm a long way from getting a minus amount and breaking away when a king dies here. I would basically need an event for it to happen. Right, diplomat is back from Denmark. I shall... Wouldn't mind making a claim on Novgorod actually. For later war. So I'm going to do fabricate claim. I think I'll do Neva. Okay. That's very much in the future though. I'm not sure what Moscow's going to leave left for me to take there. Make another cavalry here. Okay. Mamluks have made Ethiopia a protectorate. Right, military alliance. Yeah, protectorates are a new feature. It's basically nations who have very little in the way of tech. I think it's tech groups that have 50% or less compared to a Western nation. So their tech costs 50% or yeah, I can't remember what exactly it is, but their tech, I think it's all nations with tech groups that are equal to or worse than Indian tech group. Those can or will become protectorates if a Western nation vassals them or the equivalent of. They can no longer vassal those nations. Right, it's a bit on infantry there. It works a bit differently to how vassals work. Right, so boost stability there. I'll stick some more info in the annotations. I can't really remember the full details at the moment. Right. Okay, I can buy another infantry. How many have I got on the go? Just one? 16 units, that is. I'm actually... How much money have I got? 4.3. I'm really close to the point where I should be thinking about declaring war, I think. How long is this missionary going to take? It's only just started. Okay, Sphere has also declared war on Novgorod. Okay. I think I might get... How many troops have I got? 16... Keep on making infantry. I want about 20, I think. Actually did a trial game testing out Sweden. Played about 30 odd years. And I didn't declare war on them immediately. I think I'm going to be declaring war on them a bit sooner than I did in that trial game. It depends on... Well, I need certain of these nations to be not at war. Denmark actually declared war on some nation before I was able to declare war for independence as well. So Pomerania, right? Got another infantry there. So we're up to 17. I want about 20, I think. Claim fabricated on Neva, so now I've got Casus Belli there. I could arguably get... Yeah, I'll let this diplomat come back. Hansa. Okay, who are the other two? Still Lithuania. So what nations have I got? I've got Scotland. Yeah, I can... Right, is Pomerania up to level yet? How much? Wow, that's close. Can I improve relations anyway? That would improve relations on my side, not theirs, I believe. Send gift would be enough to get them on side. How much improved? Right, I think I'll just wait until... Auto fortification. That's probably not very useful at the moment, so I'll take Finland. Right, with this diplomat, wow, I think I'll improve relations with Moscow. Improve relations here. Okay. I'm probably going to be declaring war as soon as Pomerania are on side. I've got them supporting me. Right. Okay. What's this amount? 23. So it's going down, but I would need a event for it to be negative. Okay. How much am I up to? 18. The maximum papacy amount I can get is 38, so I'll probably spend it when it's around there. Right, make another one. My manpower's gone down quite a bit because I've been building all these regiments. I'm getting... Well, my army maintenance is going to be quite... Well, I'm spending a lot more because I'm over my force limit. I think I might build up a certain amount of money as well before I declare war. Otherwise I'm going to have to take a ton of loans out. That could wreck my economy. Right, I'll bring this guy back from Pomerania. Okay, so the diplomat has arrived. Ask them to support our independence. Not sure how much money I would need. Perfect. I could do with a navy as well, to be honest. Diplomat has returned. Being able to block, you can basically block the Danish troops from moving over here if you have a decent navy. The Hansa could do that for me maybe, and maybe Pomerania as well, or even Teutonic Order. The troops are currently over on this side though, so that's not actually good for me. That's come back from Pomerania, so I've got 4 for 4. Looks like there's a text bug there maybe with that. Not sure it's supposed to have the underscore. So my relations, what were they? I'll improve relations with the Hansa for a bit. Okay. Right. How many infantry do I have? 19. So I'll make another one. That's probably going to be the last army unit I make. Oh, my force limit's going to be spending too much money. Don't want that. It's going to start to make some bark ships now, and or just raise my money up. Not sure which yet. How much am I making? 3.26. Would be quite... Oops. Right, so... Moscow took a load of territory. Luckily, not as much as I thought they might take. So I still have access down here and a bit over there. I need to break away quickly though before they get the rest. Okay. Yeah, the question is, should I declare war now or not? I really don't like the fact that they're there. I want this to... I wouldn't mind getting the first military tech level. That would be extremely helpful if I could be a military tech ahead of Denmark and Norway. Okay, how much am I making? 2.3. Bucks 20. Oh wow. Personal union Poland has over Lithuania. That should mean they have even less allies. They don't have any allies basically now. I think maybe I should risk this and declare war. I think I might do that in the next video though. I'm gonna bring this regiment down here, group up, and then take on one of these nations. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for this Danish army or the Norwegian army first, and I could definitely do with some more money. I may even build some more units actually instead of increasing my navy. But yeah, that's gonna have to happen in the next video. So I'd just like to thank you for watching. If there's any feedback you'd like to leave or a question you'd like to ask, please leave me a comment and I'll make sure I respond to all of those. Also, if you'd like this video, please give it a like. Not only does that boost my ego, but it also increases my videos in the search rankings. Basically, when you type something into YouTube to find something. So that basically means that more people can find out about my videos. Also, if there's someone you know who may like this video, please by all means share it with them. And also, if you're new to the channel, you may want to subscribe. There's a lot more content like this on the channel. There's a couple more Europa Universalis 4 Let's Plays, and there are other strategy games that you may be interested in. Okay, right, so I think that's it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.